Biden is coming, would it be right and fair to acknowledge that the Americans did play a very important role in that agreement 25 years ago?
Good evening. Yes, I think it's fair to say that George Mitchell did get involved very much and played a very useful role behind the scenes. But of course, what Biden seems to want to say, and other Americans, is that America is a guarantor of the Belfast Agreement. And that is not the case. It was a joint agreement, and the only guarantors are the British government and the Irish government. So Biden, I'm not quite sure why he's even coming, to be honest. We're having about 3 days of disruption of traffic and all sorts of things. I mean, it's unbelievable the amount of security that's going to be here for him to sort of sweep in for half a day, one engagement, not going to Stormont, and presumably will make some great speech about how Stormont must be taken back. So I don't think that's going to impress anyone really in Northern Ireland, because Biden has made his views on Northern Ireland pretty clear. And he's not quite, I don't think we could put him down as a supporter of Northern Ireland. He's very, very much a supporter coming from his background of Irish republicanism and Irish nationalism.
Yeah, well, I think some of us would say he's not a great supporter of any part of the United Kingdom, but that's perhaps another matter. Yeah. Now, Kate, we've just had Doogie Beattie, our reporter, pointing out that what is said in the glossy Windsor Framework document from the British government and what is in the European Union document are often very contradictory indeed. Whatever gets said by Biden and is being said by Sunak and others, I just cannot see the DUP going back and getting Stormont resurrected. Can you?
I can't. And I think that if they did at this stage, there would be a big revolt amongst the grassroots of unionism across Northern Ireland. And let's not forget that when we had the 20th anniversary of the Belfast Agreement, Sinn Féin, Stormont wasn't sitting either. Sinn Féin were out for 3 years. So the DUP have only been out for just over a year. But, Doogie's analysis was absolutely correct. Why would anyone go back in to Stormont and have to implement, basically, separating out themselves, i.e. their country, Northern Ireland, from the United Kingdom, which is their country. And so you can see why the DUP will not want to go in. So I can't see it happening, Nigel. There will be huge pressure. And I'm afraid that a lot of politicians in Westminster have not really read those two documents that Dougie held up. Absolutely different views. And the framework document has actually made the protocol, in my view, worse, because it can't actually be changed and there's no way out. And we can't have that. And therefore, the only thing that politicians from the pro-union side have got left is to stop Stormont happening. And I'm afraid that is likely to go on for some time.